So, if you guys know, I'm a big WWE fan, but I'm also a big Manchester United fan. So, I'm going to start it off how our World Heavyweight Champion always do. So, what you want to talk about? It's just a little too late, a little too wrong. Today, I want to talk about Ruben Amorim being fired from Manchester United. Me personally, I wouldn't have fired him, especially knowing he's been better, and his substitutions have gotten a lot better. Injuries we have, players away at AFCON, Bruno not the captain, not there, and we're still not losing games like that. Games we should win, but without our creative players, we can't really do that much. With him being gone, I think the reason why they fired him, and I'm going to say it because with my whole chest, they fired him so they don't have to spend no money in fucking January. We know, as Man United fans, we need 2 CDMs, possibly 1 in January, and then go in the summer and get another one. And he's been calling them out. Because how can you go in for Semedo for $65 million and you don't get Semedo, but then turn around and say you don't have no money to go get a CDM? How does that make any sense? That don't make any sense. You have that $65 million for Semedo, so you definitely have that $65 million to go get 1 or 2 players. So they did that because he called them out. It's not because of the results. So don't let them fool you. The interim manager right now would be Darren Fletcher for 1 or 2 games. Hopefully just the Burnley game, we come in and get an actual interim manager. With him being an under-18 manager right now, I feel he might still stick with a 3-5-2, or he might go 4-3-3, depending on who's available and who he's seen is best fit to play that game. I haven't really watched the under-18. I know that they've been playing well. Also, the under-21's been playing pretty well too. So I won't be mad at him for 1 game, but I do need a better interim manager. Right now, I think Ali is in running and Michael Carrick. I would take Ali, bring him back home. I would take him because the 3 years that he was there was probably the best attacking football we had in a while. The best attacking football we had in a while. I know his is more counter-attacking and it's not going to last long, but that's what we're here for, so we could talk about the 3 managers I think they should go for. My number 1 pick will be Julian Nagelsmann. Very highly talented young manager, innovative, data-driven, great with young players. So that means the young players going in from Man United Academy have a chance with this manager to come in, like they did with Fergie. This would be a great change, a great opportunity. Also, the board wouldn't have to spend that much money because his versatility and flexibility in system formations, meaning that he can switch from the 3-5-2 to 3-4-3 or the 4-3-3, depending on what game he wants and who's available. He's very data-driven, knowing the new management coming in from Man United. They want to go to more modern data-driven technology. So this can actually be the best fit for them, knowing that they don't have to spend that much money to go to a different formation. And they were saying that they fired Ruben Amorim because he's not very flexible in his formation. This manager is very flexible, very talented, won a lot of trophies, and he's very known for big clubs and also coming from little clubs as well. So that would be my first pick. The next manager speaks for himself, Zinedine Zidane. Well known for being the manager that carried Real Madrid to their 3-peat in the Champions League. He also carried them to 2 back-to-back, let me say it again, back-to-back finals and winning the finals in the FIFA Club World Cup. So with that being said, his resume speaks for himself. He can handle the pressure. He's been at a big club. He's also very well known for being good at man management. He's also very good at allowing stars to impress themselves, do what they know to do, and also being very hard on them. With the formations that he do, we don't need to spend that much more money. We don't have to switch formations, go buy new players. Uh, Even though we do need new players, we don't need to switch formations and buy players for that formation. He does. He's very versatile when the formation is 3-5-2. He can also play the 4-3-3 and the 4-2-3-1. This being said, I think he can handle the high pressure situation that Manchester United is known for, bringing it back to the glory days, hopefully, and also being very good at man management and allowing our stars like Bruno to be themselves, play the way they know how to play, and also being very versatile like the board said that they want. We all know that's not the problem why they fired Ruben, but they said they want someone that's very versatile in the system. He's very versatile, very good at man management, and he can bring in the young players. And he's well known for making finals and winning finals. So that can be a plus for us. The last on the list is Roberto De Zerbi. But I put him last for this reason only. We're going to have to spend a lot of fucking money. A lot of money that we claim to not have to fit the system that he comes in with. The system he comes in, us Man United fans, we will love it because it's very attacking, very possession based, and controlling. Very well known for controlling games. The system is 2-4-4, and look, you're looking like how we're gonna play 2-4-4 with two defenders. Yes, two fucking defenders. He also plays the 3-2-5, which is opposite from the 3-5-2. This would fit players like Cunha, Mbumbo, Bruno, Ahmad. That's because he's allowing the players to create spaces for themselves. The two midfielders is going to drop back into the space, creating chaos for the defenders to come and mark them, creating space for Bruno to have the ball, turn, and find the space. That's what Bruno loves. So that's why I said it's very good for him. Same thing with the 2-4-4. The keeper is going to step up and be the third defender. He's going to have to be good with his feet. He's going to have to know how to pass the ball long and short, allowing Casemiro to come down, creating chaos in the midfield because the other team's midfield is going to have to come and mark him, opening space for Cunha to make the run behind, or opening space for Bruno to come, drop, get the ball, turn, pass it to Cunha runs. It's going to explode a lot of space in between the opponent's half. This system requires a lot of money, but he's also very technical and he can change Man United to fit any system he feels like. We do have defenders that can pass the ball, but we don't have the keeper that pass the ball. We don't have that kind of keeper. We don't have the pacey CDMs for that role either. We do have the attacking players. So that being said, we might have to spend to get two more defenders of the keeper and 2 or 3 CDMs. I love the way he plays, especially where he plays right now. I love the player that he has, Mason Greenwood. That's my one of my favorite players. I cold-heartedly thought Man United shouldn't have sold him. I know what he did was wrong. I'm not saying it's correct, but I support Manchester United, whatever decision they make. They should have got more money for him if they were going to sell him. But if they're going to keep him, they should have kept him. He was very good at two-footed, and he would have helped the attack right now. We definitely needed it. So out of those, I would really, really love Julian Nagelsmann. But if we can't get him, Zinedine Zidane is okay with me. He's a great fit. If we also can't get him, I will go for a Roberto De Zerbi. But do we have the money for those? Do we have the balls to go and get them out their contract? Julian is in contract with Germany. Zinedine is not playing right now, and do we have the balls to go and get the money for Roberto De Zerbi? Do we? Do we have the balls to go get the money? Because the way it looks right now, if Man United don't start winning some games, we're not making Champions League. So that means we're not going to get that extra 200 million that comes with Champions League, which means we're going to have less money to implement for a new system. So we might have to stick with the first two, Zinedine Zidane and Julian Nagelsmann. I would love my first pick to be the next coach because he's very good at bringing in young players and creating a dynasty. I would love that. And he's very strict. Very strict. We need that at Man United. We definitely need the strict manager. So Zidane is also that too. Roberto De Zerbi is that too. But let's see who Man United goes. Those are my picks. Let me know in the comments what you think about it and who would you add, so I can make another video about the people you think.